I'm leaving, and I cracked the whip on his ass in my cell, and I was like, oh my God, I'm definitely getting jumped for that. I'm definitely going to get beat up for that. I disrespected the Mexicans. You're going to have to fucking get jumped by your people. Angel, the other one's from the Aryan Brotherhood. I'm in there with straight freaking killers, guys. Touchdown, Tommy. Whatever it takes, Tommy, guys. This is a comeback story from jail to 7 motherfucking figure sales. Hemi. Like, subscribe, all that to support. Really appreciate it. Really freaking love you guys. Love you guys. Hey, what I want to talk about, guys, is my story from jail. One of many. I'm going to talk more about those. It seems like people want to hear stories about jail. Hopefully, you guys can hear everything okay. But long story short, we're in jail. I'm with the Woods. The wood pile is basically all the whites. My cellie's a Hell's Angel. The other one's from the Aryan Brotherhood. I'm in there with straight freaking killers, guys. Killers. And those killers, anytime somebody disrespects you, walk through the table, you don't do something right, you yell from the tier, you can get jumped for freaking standing up to pee, guys. So there's a lot of unwritten rules that you better figure out quick, or you end up getting in a fucking wreck. So one of these days, I'm getting close. I get close with a lot of the guys there. You see them every day, right? But the different races, there's unwritten rules and things you can and can't do. We go up the showers. The whites and the Mexicans share showers. The blacks showers downstairs. They share showers. We're not allowed to go in other people's showers. Jail is the most racist place ever, but we all play poker together. Ended up, I don't have a problem with anybody anywhere. But long story short, we go up to those freaking showers upstairs, and there's Serranios in there, Mexican Southsiders. We got the wood piles in there. Everybody's showering and shit. The Mexican guy, he's pretty cool. But the leader of the Mexicans was this guy named Cartoon. And Cartoon was a young guy, super young guy, was in there for murder. He was the leader of his guys, of all the Mexicans. And he said something like joking around, kind of talking shit to me. And my dumb ass decides to roll up a towel, like you're in a guy's locker room, as I'm leaving, and I cracked the whip on his ass. And as soon as I did that, it was instant regret. We're upstairs on a tier, right? And all these different tables have different gangs at them. As soon as I did that, 3 or 4 tables of the Mexicans stood up because the crack was so loud. They stood up ready to freaking kill me. And just the look of such fear and disappointment in the leader of the woodpile, the guy from the Hell's Angel guy, looked at me like, what are you thinking? I walked away and went in my cell, and I was like, oh my God, I'm definitely getting jumped for that. I'm definitely going to get beat up for that. I'm talking, and I'm stressing balls. I'm thinking like I'm screwed, guys. I'm thinking I'm in trouble. I was like, I do not want to get jumped again. I had already been checked there several times because there's all these unwritten rules that you just don't know about, and you'll get checked. So they'll send your own people to jump you. It's not really that it was going to cause a riot, but I thought for sure they're going to be like, hey, you by your people is just the other white people. They jump you because the races aren't allowed to fight each other. If they do, then there'll be a riot because everyone's required to jump in, otherwise you get stabbed. And so it's gnarly. It's the real deal. I'm in there with killers. I'm in mainline Blue Bander, which is like all the real ones that high-level violent crimes. Killers, somewhere I'd fucking never in a million years thought I would be, but I'm in there, and he's just like, Tommy, this is the Hell's Angel guy said this to me. He's like, Tommy, you just don't know when to quit, do you? He's like, that could have been so fucking bad. You were lucky they didn't come in here and stab your ass and start a riot. And I think I ended up having to do 123s, which if you get, it's called disciplinary. You got to do, you got to bang out these 123s, and 123 is the number that has to do with the wood pile. After you do those, you got to be like, hey, this is cell 15, signing up for disciplinary action, thank you. And they're like, thank you. So the good thing about it is, you do have a lot of guys there that are somewhat cool, I guess. And they all kind of have your back, and they act kind of like a brotherhood, but the instant they need to, they'll jump your ass, they'll kick your ass out. It is a scary place to be, and you got to be on your fucking P's and Q's. It's all about respect in there, so...